Well, major relief coming in for the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The apex court in consensus, the two-judge bench in consensus on the issue of granting him bail. The Supreme Court, the message that they're sending out, at least as far as bail is concerned, is that incarceration for a single day more than what's required is one day too many. And with that, the apex court has directed for immediate release of Arvind Kejriwal. He has now secured bail in not just the ED case but also the CBI case and is all set to walk out of the Har jail. Big news for the Aam Aadmi Party as well as for Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister. Now, we'll take you through the judgment. Firstly, as far as the issue of bail itself is concerned, bear in mind there were two judgments that came, one by Justice Kant, the other one by Justice Bhuyan. At least on the aspect of bail, both the judges were in consensus. Justice Kant as well as Justice Bhuyan held that they will lean in favor of granting liberty, that this case has a huge number of witnesses. There's voluminous documents of which need to be assessed. The fact that there are as many as 17 accused in this case, this, the Supreme Court said, is an indication that the trial is not ending anytime soon, and therefore the Supreme Court must conform to the legal principle of bail, not jail, that bail is the norm and jail the exception. Justice Bhuyan, in fact, went a step further and said that if he's managed to secure bail in under a provision such as PMLA in the ED case, where the benchmark for granting bail is much higher, this then becomes a fit case for grant of bail. He needs to be released immediately. So on the question of bail, the apex court in consensus. Where they are not in consensus, however, is on the legality of arrest. We have a split verdict when it comes to that question on legality of arrest. Justice Kant very clearly says that he finds no anomalies with this arrest, that all the procedures appear to be complied with, that all the relevant provisions that the CBI had to comply with has been done. There is no departure from set protocols, and therefore there is no illegality in this arrest. This arrest is illegal, says Justice Kant. However, Justice Bhuyan has a dramatically different view. Justice Bhuyan is questioning the timing of the CBI arrest. Justice Bhuyan observes that for 22 months, Arvind Kejriwal, was under the CBI lens, but the CBI didn't feel it necessary to arrest him. At the only time the CBI swung into action is when Arvind Kejriwal was on the cusp of getting arrest in the ED case. This Justice Bhuyan says raises questions on the conduct of the CBI, on the motivations of the CBI. This calls into question the entire criminal justice system, and therefore this is something that is not tenable. This is something not in keeping with constitutional principles, and essentially holding that this arrest is illegal. So on that question, on whether or not the CBI was correct in arresting Arvind Kejriwal, two differing views from two different judges of the apex court. This now will be decided by a larger bench or maybe by a third judge. We still have to get more clarity on that. So no finality on the legality of arrest, but on the question of bail, certainly consensus emerging before the apex court. Bail is the norm, jail the exception, and with that the apex court granting release of Arvind Kejriwal, directing for him to be released forthwith.